Opening day festivities wrapping up in this. Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Cincinnati Reds looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Oh, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. And getting the start for Cincinnati, Luis Castillo. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Larkin sends it to first. One up, one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Hit hard. That gets through.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now, Roberto Clemente. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like
has some trouble with it, and he's out on the tag.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. And here it comes. The punch out there down on strikes, and he knew it. So one left for Pittsburgh, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and on the mound for the Pirates, Garrett Cole. What should we keep an eye on here?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
And now the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
For the Reds.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one popped up. Stargell hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey Sr. Next pitch is popped up. Brings it in. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The first baseman, Tony.
2 outs, base is empty. Tony Perez, the next to hit. Next offering is in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The 1-2. Popped up right side. Nice grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Willie Stargell.
Willie Stargell.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd.
Batting 6. The center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So up next, Andrew McCutchen. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The 2-1.
Oh, that's out.
No score here in the 2nd. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Goes down looking. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Reds catcher, Johnny Bench. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's one away.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Now it's the DH, Adam Dunn. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that on the barrel. It bears in on you pretty hard.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Mazeroski.
The 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 gone here.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Hayes.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. The 1-1 is fouled off. Top of the 3rd, no score. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's a speed threat. Honus Wagner. The count 2-1.
Ball 3.
Just missed. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Next is the designated hitter, Dave Parker. 3-1 now. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Hayes around 3rd. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. And he deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ralph Kiner. Caught looking his first time up. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Bases loaded. 1 away. Righty to the plate. On the ground, a second. Might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Up next for the Pirates, Willie Stargell. He's 0 for 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 2 and the Reds nothing. As we go to the last of the third, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. The wind of the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. That was straight queso right there.
Comes a 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
TJ Friedel.
Here's the left fielder, TJ Friedel. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And now Ellie De La Cruz. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Ground ball up the middle. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Ellie De La Cruz with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Barry Larkin. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 1-1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
I love that Garrett Cole is sort of a throwback guy out there on the mound, sort of that classic power pitcher. He's going to attack with that fastball, move it all around the edges of the zone, and when he has to, fill up the strike zone with confidence that hitters can't touch it.
The 2-1. Out towards right center field. Clemente in pursuit. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30,
Ken Griffey Sr., the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 so far. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the contact consistently.
Up the middle, Wagner. They get the force, and that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
And a swing and a miss. One away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The 2-2. Up the middle, Larkin. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Bill Mazeroski. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Late swing, fouled off. Two down. Good job to fight that one off. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two on the way. Out to short, Larkin. Slings to first, and that'll do it. Bucks go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Tony Perez.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Kicks and deals. And now it's filled up.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
And that one is lifted in the air. Clemente in position. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 5. Johnny.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Johnny Bench. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him swinging. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Adam Dunn. His first at bat was a strikeout. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. The 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Eric Davis waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Reds down in order. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The next pitch misses. 3-1 now. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Back to the top of the lineup, Honus Wagner, the next Pirate to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Runner at second, nobody out. Struck him out looking. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Dave Parker.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a base hit. Hayes around third, and it gets by him. The run comes in from second. It's 3-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Roberto Clemente digs in now. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Bounced up the middle to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
John Franco gets the ball now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Still only one out here in the inning. Now it's going to be Ralph Kiner. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Willie Stargell, the next Pirate to hit. Next offering misses. 2-1. And now the lefty. And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs in the inning, 2 hits, an error, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Reds 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Eric Davis. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The 1-1. And now 1-2.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right.
Number 6.
Jonathan India at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
India.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 4-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
1 out, bases empty. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. He's already homered in this one. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Righty delivers. Out to center. McCutchen drifts towards it. Snags it for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Reached on an infield single his first time. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And that is cut on and missed. 2-2.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or two.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 1 for the Reds on the homer. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the top of the 6th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. Next pitch is outside. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now here is Jason Kendall. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Bounce to third. And it gets by him.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Snap throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. And the batter now, Bill Mazeroski. Throw. Got him. What a laser from Johnny Bench.
Nice little battle of speed versus power right there. Great wheels on the base pass. Top tier arm behind the dish. Really good transfer from that glove to the throwing arm. Got it down there in a hurry. That's why he doesn't get tested very often.
That hits the dirt. 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Mazeroski off of first with 2 away. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good eye right there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And he deals. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Next offering is in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. So they strand a pair. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 4 and the Reds 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Barry Larkin.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Off the mark there. 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Casey Sadler loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Hernandez getting cranked up as well. And the righty deals. Throw over to Stargell. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one to first. Stargell takes it himself. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Tony.
In now for the Reds, Tony Perez. Here's a 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Two outs. Johnny Bench hoping for a chance he would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Three and two now. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there.
Cannonball coming.
His first homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 4-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Bench. Back to work, 3-2 now. Out to short. Wagner with the throw to first. That's the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back. Leading off, Dave Parker.
The designated hitter, Dave Parker.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
You know, these Pirates really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Got him. And there's one down. So up next, Roberto Clemente. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
The 3-1. And he walked him.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Man at first, and now the first baseman, Willie Stargell. Got to be careful with a slugger like this, because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Next one is off the plate. Ball 2. Kiner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Two now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Andrew McCutchen waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Here's a rip to short. but he's there for the third out. Pirates leave one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Jose Hernandez on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Strike two.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next for Cincinnati, Eric Davis. The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him. 2 gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Pirates 4 and the Reds 3. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Pitching change here, Rob Dibble.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 49, Rob Dibble.
The 1-1. And downstairs. Out there to center. Davis has it sized up. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jason.
At the plate for
Kendall.
Pittsburgh, Jason Kendall. 1 for 3. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And that one hit to first. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And it remains a 4-3 game. On the mound now for the Pirates, Justin Wilson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedl. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball left side. Slides. He's got it. Gathers and throws. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across, and that quickly 2 away.
The shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Barry Larkin.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Still down a run. It's 4-3. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And the right-hander deals. That one missed. So what are the skills you look for that make that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the Pirates DH, Dave Parker. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Tracks it down for the out. And that will end the inning. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Pirates 4 and the Reds 3. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Clay Holmes. A chance at his first save of the year.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 35, Clay Holmes.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Sr.
The right fielder, Griffey.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Kiner hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Put the ball in the air.
So up next, Tony Perez.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Bench.
So 2 down now, and here is Johnny Bench. Just 1 strike away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line